be staying low, but you know what the price is. Ain't never got you know it being modest. Poppin' ship it only cause you know you poppin'.
In this video, y'all, my lashes, they going through a lot, okay? Judge your mother. When watching my videos, it's raw and uncut. I don't edit nothing out. So yeah, enjoy the video. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Before we get into this video, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And tell a friend to come watch my videos. So, I'm just getting off of work, y'all. And I was like, why not make a video? So, for those of you who do not know, my baby's birthday is on Halloween, which is Sunday. She'll be turning 2. So, I was like, why not make a video about my labor and delivery experience? So, yeah. That was a crazy experience. I tell you that. And I'm not even being dramatic, but a lot of people has asked me, like, do you want another baby and all this? And I'm just like, I mean, one day. But right now, no, I don't. Not right now. Maybe in the future, you know, some years from now. But yeah, let's get into the video. So I went into labor at, I think, 3 or 4 in the morning. But the day before me going into labor, I went to the doctor. And, you know, for the cervix check and all this other stuff. For a while, I was only dilated 2 centimeters for, like, weeks. And so I was becoming impatient. Mind you, I was lazy. My whole pregnancy, I was lazy. I didn't like to walk. I didn't like to, you know, they have the pregnancy ball. I didn't like to get on that. All I wanted to do was lay in the bed and sleep. I was always nauseous. I was always tired. Mind you, I was still, like, I was always taking my vitamins, but I was just always nauseous. But yes, I went to the doctor, and my doctor did the membrane sweep or whatever. So basically, they just go, I guess she went in and did something with the sac, unattached the sac or something like that. And I have read on it before, you know, asking for it. I'm always doing my research. So I had went and researched what that was and everything. And a lot of women, like, they were like, it took like 48 hours for them to become, like, you know, go into labor. And then some women said it took days for them to go into labor. But for me, it only took a few hours. So I want to say, like I said, 3 or 4 in the morning, I went into labor. But I wasn't sure if it was labor because I had already been to the hospital like twice for being dehydrated. So I thought that maybe it was because of that again. So mind you, I lived at the time 35 minutes away from the hospital. So I was in so much pain on the way to the hospital, and it felt like it took forever to get there. So when I got to the hospital, they checked my cervix, and she came back and she was like, I was in labor. And y'all, I was like not even nervous. I was excited. I was anxious. And so my mom had came up to the hospital. You know, she never left my side. Like, my mom was there the whole entire time. I think she was on her way to work, or either she was at work, but she got to the hospital really fast. And so she got there. I was in labor for, I want to say, 8 or 9 hours. And y'all, that was some painful stuff, okay? They wanted to give me, you know, the medicine to kind of put you out or whatever. Yeah, but I was holding off on it because I was kind of scared because, like I said, I did a lot of research on that stuff. But once I couldn't tolerate the pain, I was just like, okay, just go ahead and give me the drugs now. And so I was out of it. Like, I don't remember, like, a lot of things were like just a blur to me. But I do remember being in a like pain that I couldn't tolerate no more because I was trying to hold off on the epidural until I got to like a good 7 centimeters. But I actually got the epidural at 6 centimeters. So yeah, once I got that epidural, y'all, I thought everything was gonna be good. Mind you, they took so long to come in my room to give me the epidural, and I was like, what's taking so long? Like, the pain was so bad. I was holding on to the bed. I just remember my mom rubbing my back and everything. I love her to death. But yeah, so yeah, I got that epidural, And y'all, I thought the pain was gonna ease. No, it was worse. It was worse for me. Like, it was bad, okay? And I think at that time, my dad was in the room, my sister was in the room, and they ended up leaving. And I don't blame them, because I was kind of like, I don't want to say I was hollering, but I was doing something, because that pain was real. And it was like butt pain. Like, Zayla was about to come on my butt, and like, I was hollering like my butt, like I just kept hollering that, because I thought the epidural was supposed to stop everything. Like, I wasn't supposed to feel nothing. I felt everything, okay? But not too long after the epidural, it was time for me to push. And y'all, when I tell y'all I couldn't push, I don't see how they expect you to push and breathe at the same time. Like, I always thought that was impossible. But it's possible. But I thought it was impossible. And at that time, it was impossible for me. Like, I couldn't breathe and push at the same time. And my doctor, first of all, he started off like a little attitude. But that's another story for another time. But yeah, so my doctor came in there. And he's like, when I was pushing, he was like, you have to stop all that hollering. That's not going to make her come out. And I'm just like, bro, like, you lay up here and you push a baby out your cooter. Like, how could you breathe and push at the same time? I couldn't do it. Like, I couldn't do it. But eventually, I did it. And it didn't, like, that, the push part, that was kind of, like, fast. Sorry, y'all. I was, in the middle of cooking. But yeah, y'all. It's hot. Bro. And I ain't even gonna edit this out, but Zayla was born at 4. And y'all, it was beautiful. Like, having a baby is beautiful. The pain, all that is all worth it at the end. I could say that. It was all worth it. And after that, like, my whole life changed. Like, after having her, for the better. Like, I wouldn't have it any other way. I wonder if I want to make this a mukbang too, because I've been cooking and trying to record at the same time. Kind of hard. And it's kind of hard to eat and talk at the same time through a camera. But yeah, y'all, it's beautiful. Having a baby is so beautiful. Like, I wouldn't have it any other way. And then, you know, I was breastfeeding. I breastfed her for like a year, and I want to say 3 months. And actually, she took herself off the boob, and I was kind of hurt, because I'm like, baby, I miss that. Like, that's a bond. That's a bond for you and your baby. And I still miss that bond. Like, I miss, that might sound crazy, because she's a big girl now, but I miss it. And that process, that whole breastfeeding thing, painful. The beginning, it was painful. I was about to give up plenty of time. But breastfeeding was hard at first. It was times, nights, I wanted to just give up, because I didn't really get sleep, because she was, what is it called? Cycle feeding, I think that's what it's called.
I meant cluster feeding, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place.
30 minutes to eat, and they eat for 5 minutes, then they back up 5 minutes later. I think it's cycle feeding. I think that's what it's called, but you're welcome. Yeah, so, you know, when you get formula, you may have a little more help, but being that your baby's attached to your boob, it was kind of hard for me to get sleep. So I was up a lot. My boobs were sore. Taylor, can you close the door? Please. Thank you. Her and this popsicle. It's complicated when you first start, because it's like there's moments where you want to give up. And there was plenty nights where I would cry because my nipples would be hurting. What you doing with it? Sorry. Because my nipples be hurting, bleeding. But I'm telling you, like, it was all worth it because I have a healthy baby. Not saying that babies that does, like, take formula is not healthy because, you know. But I have a healthy, smart, sassy baby. And I'm blessed. And I wouldn't want to have it any other way. But as for more kids, yeah, one day. It's not right now. And I was pumping too. I'm all over the place, y'all. But I was pumping, but I didn't pump much milk. And there was times where I thought my baby wasn't getting enough milk, so I was gonna give up. And then I had started her on a formula called Infamil. It was the one that was already made. And she had an allergic reaction within 5 minutes of drinking it. So it was just scary. So I would say I'm going to just continue this journey of breastfeeding. Eventually, she took herself off. And I put her on Similac. And of course, it had to be the most expensive one for her. And I would mix my breast milk in it. So being a mother is a great feeling. It's a great thing. And when I started back working, my boobs were huge because, you know, I was at work for 8 hours and the milk was just there. So I had to pump and store milk because at the time my grandma still keeps her while I'm at work, but at the time when I was breastfeeding, I would have to freeze milk. It was beautiful. She's crying for this popsicle. But yeah, it was so beautiful, y'all. And I feel like I would do it the same way if I was to have another baby. Breastfeed, I would do that. I definitely would. Most definitely. But yeah, y'all. I was all over the place in this video. And I'm sorry. It was just something quick. Dang, I just spilled rice. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm about to finish eating my food because it's kind of hard to talk at the to the camera and eat at the same time. And then she's getting fussy because of this popsicle. So I'm going to go ahead and end it. Well, I can't even talk. I'm going to go ahead and end it. And I hope y'all stay tuned for more videos because I got some great videos coming out soon. For you all. You okay? For you all. So before I end this video, again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And tell a friend to come watch my videos. Bye.